Good evening, everyone. Welcome to our spring concert. I'm April Gadd, the band director here at Bayou Blue. It's so nice to see everyone again. Since we've had so many restrictions and not been able to play, it's really exciting to see everyone in here again. So thank you for being here. This evening we're going to have 4 groups playing for you. The first group in front of you is part of our 6th grade group. When we first started, we had 80 kids in our 5th grade last year. And then when I transitioned over to the middle school, I had split them into 2 groups. Well, I lost a bunch of kids with COVID, and I couldn't change the schedules after that. So we have 2 little 6th grade groups that are going to perform. So this is our first 6th grade group. Their first piece is called Armada. Their second piece is Dragon Slayer. And their third piece is Power Rock. The second group that's going to perform is our second half of the sixth grade group. And they're going to perform 3 pieces for you as well. The first one is Clarinet Blues. That's going to feature the clarinet section. The second one is Earth Shock, which is going to be conducted by our student teacher, Miss Dallas Tabor. She's been with us since January. And she actually finished, well, she graduated this past weekend, but she actually finished school, what, the 5th? 4th or the 5th, but has come back almost every day since, because she just wants to help finish out the end of the year. So I appreciate her a whole bunch. And then the last piece that we have is Attack of the Slide Trombones. That's going to feature the trombone section. I know I have the awards presentation at the end, but I was kind of talking to some colleagues, and I decided to split so that it's not so long at the end. So I'm gonna give out the 6th grade awards right now, and then before the final group plays their final piece, I'll give out the 7th and 8th grade awards. So I have a couple of things I wanna recognize the students for. And the first is gonna be District Honor Band. Usually District Honor Band takes place in December. We have District Honor Band tryouts, and then they have their concert in January. With everything that has happened, we weren't able to have any of those concerts, but we still had auditions. We had auditions via recordings. We had to submit recordings, and then they were judged. And we had several students through the 6th, 7th, and 8th who were awarded the District Honor Band title. So the first one is Madeline Ellis and Jada Riley. And if you were fortunate enough to make District Honor Band, then you were automatically put into Parish Honor Band. So these two young ladies are also in our Parish Honor Band for this year. Along with several others. So if you can hold your applause to the end, I'll get through the names and then we can give them all a big round of applause. Brennan Dagg. Kevin Zunin, Nathan Gotro, go see Miss. Cale Gadd, Brandon Odimall, Lorelei Dehart, and Ava Lorraine. These are our Parish Honor Band participants. Yep. Okay. Thank you guys. Congratulations. Hopefully next year we get to have a concert. I also have some students to recognize because we've just been noticing them. You know, maybe they didn't make honor band, but they were a little bit afraid to try out or whatever the case was. So, but I have students that are going to get a Shining Stars Award, which is like, we're seeing you come in. Keep working. You're right there. Keep on working. And then the other one is Rising Star, which is kind of like my most improved for this year. So my Shining Stars in the 6th grade, and there's several of them. We divided this up? Yeah, okay, there's several of them. Wayne Tabor, Abigail Perez, Dallas LeBlanc, Emily Lancaster. I'm gonna let them get up here. Come to the front. Miss Dallas is gonna give them to you. Hayden Alvarez, Trinity Birchfield, Kelsey Vorns, Kirsty Hernandez, Michael Boyle, Gage Bonvalant, Cale Gadd, Brandon Odimall, Julia Mathern, and Haley Albert. These are our Shining Stars. And our Rising Star, which is kind of our most improved, Brennan Dagg. Cooper Odell, Kevin Zunin, Nathan Gotro, Lorelei Dehart, and Ava Lorraine. Right there. And then I had two that I wanted to put an outstanding to, and it was kind of hard to pick just one or two. So we went ahead, and in the other group, there's multiples as well. Sometimes it's hard to pinpoint just one. My outstanding 6th graders are Madeline Ellis and Jada Riley. The next band to perform is our, what I would consider our concert band, and is comprised of 7th and 8th graders. They're going to perform 4 pieces for you. Furioso is the first one. Dragons of the Ancient Court is the second. Temple of Darkness. Oh, and Surfing USA. And they will all be conducted by our student teacher, Ms. Dallas Tabor. Before I let them off the stage, there's a couple of people I'd like to recognize that have really, really helped us, and some of them are colleagues and some of them are other students. Playing trumpet with us is Mr. Bogan from Raceland Middle School. Mr. Willie Martin from Central Lafourche High School. Miss Casey Forbes from Central Lafourche High School. Miss Erica Benoit, who was another student teacher in our area. And last but not least, Mr. Caden Leday, who practiced with us one day and played with us. The last group to perform this evening is going to be our Symphonic Band, also made up of 7th and 8th graders. The first piece that they're going to play is Under the Sea, conducted by Miss Dallas Tabor. Then we're going to play Psalm 42, and then Dancing Snakes, and then I'll come back and have the awards presentation before the last piece. want to recognize, before we go on, I want to recognize our trumpet solo, Landon Grissom. I think he's a little relieved. Okay, now I'm going to do the 7th and 8th grade awards, and we're going to recognize our 8th grade band students, as this is their final concert with us at Bayou Blue, and they move on to Central Lafourche with Mr. Martin. So first is going to be District Honor Band. Our District Honor Band students for the 7th and 8th grade are Landon Grissom. When you guys come, stay up in the front as well. Landon Grissom. Shelby Lovell. I'll do this. Lillian Smith. Elizabeth Ledford. Caden Leday. Charles DeMattis. And Kaylee Boyle. Make sure you get a pen from, guys, y'all stay up here. Come on up here. Charles, Kaylee. And the reason I kept them up here is because they're also going to be coming up here for Parish Honor Band as well. And I'm going to read out all the names of the Parish Honor Band students with them as well. Caden Nichols. If you come get your pin and your certificate from Miss Tabor. Alexandra Cabanellis. Carlo Dedivo. Elizabeth Ledford. Caden Leday. Charles DeMatis. Alexander Bageron. Drew Thibodeau. Devin Scott. Lillian Skurlock. Mackenzie Ezel. Kaylee Boyle. Landon Grissom. Lillian Smith. Look, get your certificate right here. And your pen. And Shelby Lovell. Devin. Shelby. Our Parish Honor Band students for 6th and 7th grade. 7th and 8th, I'm sorry. 7th. I was quickly corrected. Okay, guys, you can have a seat. I think that's a pretty good year for the year that we had for these students making these programs. Yes. Our shining stars for the 7th and 8th grade include Kerrigan Boudreau, who changed instruments mid-year. Blake Loop. Jack Rodrigue. Wait till the end. J.C. Pierre. Kaylee Lecomte. And Miles Richard. Oh. Miles, I forgot you were in this. Yours got mixed up with 7th and 8th. Blake's here. Blake. Thank you, sir. And our rising stars for 7th and 8th grade are Alexandra Cabanellis, Carlo Dedivo, Devin Scott, Michaela Petrie, Bladen Rogers, Drew Thibodeau, Shelby Lovell, Lainey Whitney, and Lillian Smith. And again, the outstanding students. This one's extremely hard to pick sometimes too, but there were 3 that kind of stood out as outstanding this year. And that's Mr. Caden Leday, Miss Elizabeth Ledford, and Mr. Landon Grissom. And now I have a little gift for my 8th graders that I told them, I said I spent all weekend working on them. It wasn't an easy project, but I hope that they can use it as a little memento or a little keepsake for a very long time. It says, being a musician maps the human mind for success in all avenues of life. And that is so true. In everything that you do, you can use your experiences in music. So I hope you keep this for a very long time. So my 8th graders, if you could please stand and come forward. If I can have my students' attention, we have one last piece to play, and the piece is called Junkyard Jam. It features our percussion section playing on different musical instruments. Some are buckets. Kristen is sitting in the front of the room, and we have trash can lids, metal trash can lids as cymbals and different things like that. So this is a really fun piece to play. It was a pleasure to see everybody here tonight. I hope we get to do this a whole lot more next year, kind of like normal again. Have a very safe and pleasant summer.